Good morning, 47. Your target is the multi-billionaire MMA fighter known simply as the Disruptor. Tonight, he will be attending a duel at the Ark Society's headquarters on the Isle of Scale. His opponent is Tim Quinn, CEO of Quantum Leap and organizer of the event. Mr. Quinn has lately become obsessed with the world of MMA, seeing himself as one of the best, though his talent is questionable. It's a battle to the death, and the odds are certainly against him. Some stakeholders have seen this as an opportunity to engage in a hostile takeover of Quantum Leap, and they will do everything they can to have the Disruptor win. However, our clients, still loyal to Quinn, have hired us to protect their asset and make sure this doesn't happen. Do everything in your power to keep Quinn safe and stop the Disruptor winning the fight. Good luck, 47.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Disruptor Elusive Target. This is the Conor McGregor celebrity Elusive Target, which they don't really say his name. I don't think he actually says his name once, which is peculiar. But in this video I'll be showing you 4 methods. There could easily be a lot more than this, but there's just so many to choose from. But I chose 4 for you. Timestamps of those will be in the description. The first method is going to be the default loadout method, and yeah, away we go. So we're starting at the harbour, bringing along the default pistol, the fibre wire and coin. And for this method, I thought it would be best to go with the scripted method, because I think it's the most fun one to do. People have been asking for this for a long time. People have been saying, if we are going to get this MMA fight, we want to make sure that we can fight them. And this is exactly what we're going to do. So from the very start, we're going to run up the harbour and we're going to climb this pipe all the way to the top. Once you get here, we're going to go to the security room and take out our coin. Open the door and throw the coin in the opposite area over here. That's going to distract one of the 2 guards that are in the security room. He's going to come over to investigate and we're going to knock him out, hide his body and take his clothes. So make sure you hide his body in the crate. Take his weapon off the floor as well. Then we're just going to chuck a coin to the left of this guard right here, and then destroy the evidence. That's to stop us being spotted by any cameras, because there's a camera literally right outside this door, so we just want to make sure that we don't get spotted by that. Grab this hammer right here. I'm going to use this as a melee weapon, of course. Now the next step is going to introduce Conor McGregor as the Disruptor, and that's when the fight is going to start. This is going to take a while, so we're going to skip to the part where they actually ring the bell. So what we're actually going to need to do is, there's a bell right there for the ring, and what we need to do is shoot that bell to end the round, and that will cause both of these fighters to go take a break, and that's exactly what we need to do. So we have to make sure we shoot that bell. So if you've got a more accurate weapon like a silver baller, for example, or even a sniper rifle, it might even be best to shoot that bell, just to make sure you don't miss it, because it can be a little bit of a tricky shot, and it's all about getting the right position of where you want to actually aim your shot as well. So I think all of these methods, except for maybe one, we shoot the bell every single time, because it's the most convenient way to actually end the round. Otherwise you'd have to get disguised and go up there and actually ring the bell yourself. So we decided to shoot him from over here. So I'm going to skip to the point where the bell actually rings. So I'm going to stand to the back of the area and line up my shots. Use instinct to help you here. And if you hit it right in the middle, you should ring. That will cause the round to end. And what's going to happen is Quinn, I think his name is, he's going to come over here and with his trainer. So what we're going to do is drop our pistol right here in the middle of the area. What's going to happen is he's going to come over with his guard, and he's going to tell his guard that he saw a weapon on the floor, and that's going to distract his guard. Meanwhile, that's happening, we are going to knock out Quinn. That will allow us to take his place in the fight. Just make sure you don't kill him, because it's one of the optional objective is to not assassinate him.
ICA? Never heard of it.
And that is why you are a pure soul. Because it...
There we go. He's spotted the gun, so he's going to tell his guard about it.
I just saw a weapon like lying around, like somebody ditched it.
So as it goes off, as soon as he turns around, we're going to knock him out. Fortunately, there's a crate right next to him. So go ahead and knock him out, and then drag his body and put him in the crate. Grab his clothing, and we're all set and dressed now for the fight. So now go ahead and make your way onto the ring, and just follow all the prompts on that pop up on the screen, and you'll take out your target. And then all we got to do is head for the exit. So I'm going to let you enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next method.
Excuse me, sir, but who might you be?
I'm here on behalf of Mr. Quinn to invoke the right of second.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I was going light on him. I knew that little coward wouldn't show sooner or later. We'll slap the lips off this baldy bastard.
Manners, Mr. Disruptor. Well, it looks like Mr. Quinn has invoked the right of second. So, to fill his place, we have Mr... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Doe. Just Doe.
Yeah, you look like fucking dope.
Mr. Doe will take his place. Now, let the fight begin.
Any last wishes, baldy?
No.
We'll bait the head off him. You really don't know. Look at you, so skinny and weak. We'll bait the head of you. What the fuck? You know, you don't look the full shilling.
Ladies first.
Impressive punch, 47. Target eliminated. Head for an exit. Your money is being wired to your account.
Well, well, well.
You were great out there. Never thought I would see the day.
Now I did find that really cool, but one thing that did let down a little bit was the action music. You know, when you get spotted in the game and you got the guards attacking you, that music played during the fight. It kind of spoiled it a little bit, but yeah. Did that live up to what everyone wanted for that fight? Did you wish you had more control, or did you wish it went on for a little bit longer? I personally wish it should have went on for a little bit longer than that, and hoping that he maybe got a hit in on 47. But it is what it is. I think it was alright. It was still impactful and pretty fun. So that was method 1. Now method 2 is more tricky out of all the methods that are on this list, but it is quite fun still. What we're actually going to do is drop a speaker on his head as for an accident kill. But this one's going to be all about timing and having a good shot, so I would recommend using a silver baller for this one. We're going to start in the same start location as method 1, but again we'll bring along a silver baller instead, so it increases our accuracy. You need to make sure you rely on timing, and maybe a little bit of luck as well. You might be better off using something like a sniper rifle, for example, to make sure you can zoom in right on to where the speaker is. So the speaker has, like, it hooks onto the scaffolding, or whatever it's called, the light rig itself, and you need to make sure you shoot that, but make sure you do it in time to where it falls on top of the target itself. And the timing can be a little bit tricky, but you need to make sure you stand in the right spot. You can probably find a better spot than I can, but what I decided to do is actually go on that stage up there and shoot from there, because I found a little bit of an angle there. But it is tricky to actually pull this off, so it's up to you if you want to try this. It is one of the quickest ways of doing this. It's the reason why I included it on the list. And overall, it's a simple premise, really. So we're going to do it from up here. Just relatively standing relatively in this corner. So if you can see the speaker on your left, that's the one we're going to use. That's where he is. But you see the little latches that are hooked onto it? That's what we're going to use. But first, we need to make sure this fight starts, and then we're going to shoot the bell, and then we're going to take out the speakers. So I'm going to skip to the point when the round actually starts, because this takes long. So round's about to start, so I'm going to line up my shot for the bell. There you go, the bell just rang. So I'm going to line up my shot. Use instinct to help you. Make sure you shoot right in the middle. There you go. Once you see it ding-a-ling-a-linging, that should end the fight. Now, keep an eye on Conor McGregor. He's going to be the silhouette to the left. And once he's finished putting his clothes on, keep an eye on the dot, the white dot at the bottom of your screen. That's going to be your guide for where you want to shoot it. So he's going to change his clothes now. Don't shoot now because it's going to be too early. But once he's finished changing his clothes and he starts moving forward, that's when you want to shoot the speaker to drop it on his head. And unfortunately, I missed my first shot, but luckily he stayed still.
47. The target is trying to escape.
But either way, that would have hit if I did it first time. It's just unfortunate I missed the little latch. Again, it's a little bit of a tricky shot, but timing isn't too difficult as long as you keep an eye on that little white dot. And as soon as he starts moving forward, after he changes his disguise, is when you want to take your shot. So once you've done that, we're going to retrace our steps and head back to the way we came, where we start the mission. Run past Conor McGregor laying on the floor there, and we're going to head straight back to the harbour again for an exit. So, if you're wondering where I got this outfit, by the way, I got it for just starting this mission. So as soon as you play this elusive target, you'll unlock this outfit straight away. So you can use this across any map that you want to. So it's a cool new outfit. People have pretty much been asking for a naked 47. This is pretty much as naked as you're going to get for him, really, I suppose. He's not even wearing any shoes or socks. So yeah, it's a pretty cool outfit as well. And if you want to go around boxing some people and do a little bit of role-playing, go for it. But that was method 2, the accident drop for the speaker. So we can go ahead and move on to method 3. Method 3, we're going to start in the reception area, bring along our silver baller, lockpick, and lethal poison vial. So you might have guessed it, we are actually going to poison him. So in between rounds, he will ask for a specific drink. He will ask for the Atlantide. You might have noticed that Atlantide drink in one of the special missions from Hitman 2. So it all ties in. So here is the bottle of Atlantide. Grab a token from there, chuck it in the corner to distract the 2 waiters in the room, and then use your lockpick on this door. That's the reason why we created a distraction there. You're perfectly legal to access the area, but once you reach the area where the bell is, you have to be a little bit wary of one of the enforcers that are in the area. She walks her up and down. There she is. So just need to be real conscious of her, and you should be fine. Just be wary, there's still cameras hanging around as well. So place the bottle of Atlantide on the dish, or the tray, or whatever you want to call it.
The Disruptor, multi-billionaire combat sports fighter.
I also find it curious how they called him a combat sports fighter rather than an MMA fighter or a UFC fighter. And they don't actually use his name. I wonder if that's all to do with naming rights and stuff like that. The reason why that's probably the only way around to keep his name in the game, I suppose. Now, avoiding the camera and the enforcer, we're going to make our way to the ring bell right here. And we're going to stay here. Just again, be cautious of the enforcer behind you. She's walking up and down, and she can potentially spot you if you stand here without doing anything about it. So I'm going to skip to the point where the bell actually rings, because again, it takes long to start this, and then we're going to ring the bell to end the round. Now the round's begun, we can now try and approach the bell. It's a little bit of a tricky thing to approach, really. Sometimes you've got to approach at a completely perfect angle. There we go, we rang the bell for the second round. We're going to avoid that camera right there, and avoid this enforcer the best as I can. There we go. And now we can serve as a waiter, so we're blending in. So 47 is going to pull out a glass of ice, and then we're going to pour it for him once he comes up. But first, we're going to poison it. So once you've got the red mist appearing from the glass, you know it's been poisoned. So once he comes up, just click the serve option for him, and he'll pour it out for him, and it will take him out for a lethal poison kill. And if you're new to the game, yes, the body is found, but if you're poisoning your targets or creating an accident kill for your targets, the bodies found rule does not count. That's for targets only. Used to be for regular NPCs as well in Hitman Blood Money, but the rules changed. So here he is. He's going to request his Atlantide water. So there we go, just click the serve option
You got my water.
That land
and pour him a nice glass of water.
Too fucking right. Hand it over.
with pleasure, sir.
Well done, 47. Target
There we
has
go.
been eliminated. Find an
On your way out, again, just make sure to avoid the camera and make sure to avoid this enforcer. I was very close to getting spotted there because I was a little bit careless on the way out there, but just be real careful of her. I would recommend probably just crouching around the other side or heading your way down the stairs instead. But I came this way because there's a faster exit just over here by this cliffside, and that's the exit we're going to take. So that was method number 3, and we can move on to method 4, which is dropping the barbell on his neck. That'd be cool. So method 4, we're going to bring along a silver baller, but it doesn't really matter which pistol you bring. Bring along a lockpick and a coin. So this method, we're actually going to drop a barbell on top of him to take him out. So this is sort of like a callback to Hitman Blood Money in A New Life, where we took out one of the targets with the same method. And the good thing about this Elusive Target, there's just so many options to take out your targets here. When I got into the training area where the target actually was, it was actually amazing because there's just so many different options there you could just take in there. So even though I've included 4 methods here, you could easily do probably 6 or 7 or 8 different methods really that you could set up. And that's without using your own creativity and trying to come up with something like a fireball only or something like that, which you could easily do. Once you're over here, we're going to grab this wrench. Once you've got this wrench, we're going to climb this ladder over here. In this room, there's going to be some recording equipment. Go ahead and delete that evidence there. This is going to take out all the cameras. Do this pretty quickly because there's a person, an architect, about to come into the room. So what we're going to do is hide behind these benches before he comes in. We're actually going to knock him out, but just don't do it too early because you might get spotted through the window, so just be careful with this. So wait for him to stop moving and wait for him to look out the window, and that's when we're going to knock him out. So go for silent attack with a wrench, drag his body over here by the door, and then put his disguise on. We're going to use this to ring the bell. Initially I had the plan of actually shooting the bell, but I decided against it because I thought it's just sometimes the bullet doesn't actually ring the bell, so I thought the best, safest method is probably just to come over here. There's no enforcers over here, and there's no cameras, there's no risk. So I thought there's no point taking the risk, is there? So I'm going to wait for the round to start, and then I'm going to ring-a-ding-a-ling this bell for round 2. So go, now that the round started, we can go ahead and ring the bell. That's going to end the first round.
What do you think you're doing? That's my job.
And now he's going to come upstairs and complain about the lack of water there. And he's going to come back into this area over here. So in the meantime, we're going to head into where he trains.
That's the end of the round.
Into this room. There's only one guard in here. What we're going to do is go ahead and knock him out. He's going to drop a weapon on the floor. So grab that off the floor. Make sure you don't leave that on the floor. And then drag his body all the way over to this crater over here. And then hide him in here. Go ahead and stick his disguise on your body. So you now have this lovely disguise. Next, we're going to hide the body of the architect just behind the door. We don't want to get him spotted as well. But we're going to drag his body and put him in the same place. It's funny, in the practice runs I picked up one of the kettlebells and whacked him over the head, and I thought surely that would kill him. But apparently not. But yeah, Connor is going to come up. He's making his way upstairs right now. He's heading at the bar. So yeah, as I was in this room, there's multiple ways you can take him out. You could use that chandelier right there. You could set up this this fan over here by sabotaging it and electrocuting him, dropping his barbell on his head. Like I said, there's multiple things you can do to take out this target, which I found really, really cool. So in the meantime, before he comes up, I'm just going to practice my punches and kicks on this punching bag, and I'll wait for him to come in the room. So there's a few lines of dialogue shared between 47 and Connor, but after that you want to go over to the barbell and offer to spot him for the barbell, because he actually offers himself. He says, spot me. So that gives you the cue to head on over to the barbell.
What are you looking at? Never seen a real man warm up before a fight?
I tend not to warm up.
You got killer eyes, I can see it. You're not like the others. What's your background? Special forces? Sniper? Assassin? Or are you just a fucking weirdo who likes to gawk at people?
You would be surprised.
Doubt it. I've seen it all.
So have I.
That's what they all say. Spot me while I bench press.
If you really insist.
Evening.
Looks like you could use a little more muscle tone.
Tap the button to kill him as soon as you get the option to do it. This will count as an accident kill. I'm guessing it's going to count as like an accident drop, if that was technically what it is. Funny. But yeah, anyway, that's it. That's him taken out. We are going to put our regular suit back on though, because that disguise is a little bit weird around this area. So what I'm going to do is climb back down this ladder. We probably could have just kept that on and exited out to the left, but we've got to go down that ladder and then with the suit head on straight back to where the harbour is for our exit for our silent assassin. So overall, that's 4 silent assassin methods for you. There is a secret cutscene after this mission finishes. I wasn't expecting it, so because I edited the recording, but I had to restart the recording because I wasn't expecting it. So that gives us a little bit of maybe a bit of sequel baiting, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge and let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. So I'm just going to wrap this mission up and you can go ahead and see for yourself. But that was 4 silent assassin methods overall, and as I said, there clearly could be a lot more than this. But I just chose 4 that I might be the easiest for you. Let me know your thoughts on all these methods. Which one did you choose? And what do you think of this Elusive Target overall? Is it better than Sean Bean? Let's just get a confirmation of that silent assassin right there. Silent assassin, that's the disruptor. As soon as you start the mission, you get that challenge completed. As a reward, you of course get that suit that I mentioned earlier. Well, can you even class it as a suit? The Disruptor MMA suit. Go full on MMA with these stylish tight green shorts, yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, who knows what that means? Does that mean he's coming back again in a different map? Who knows? But they sure didn't kill him off then, I suppose. But that's going to do it for this video. So again, let me know your thoughts on this Elusive Target. Let me know which method you chose out of all these 4 methods. And yeah, I think it was a pretty cool Elusive Target overall. Thanks very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to do the channel. And hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Make sure you click it and click all notifications. Subscribe if you want to do the channel. I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.